Vinyl records are great to dot directly on, but the glare from a ring light is horrible for recording tutorials. So let's try some things to cure that. I love Liquitex matte varnish, so let's try applying this to the record and try out some pencils for marking our guidelines and see which ones show up the best and what will remove them completely and not remove the varnish. Wow! The matte varnish eliminated the ring light glare entirely. The record label is perfectly sealed and I can go ahead and dot on the vinyl. Now to test how 5 different pencils work over the varnish. Here are the pencils I will be testing. Dritz Fons and Porter Mechanical Fabric Pencil. A Tailor's Chalk Marker. A Staedtler Watercolor Pencil. A regular HB pencil. And a silver welding marker. I'll mark out sections with each of the 5 pencils. Let's start with the silver welding marker and see how easily it shows up over the varnish. Now I'll use the Dritz Fons and Porter Mechanical Fabric Pencil. Now the Tailor's Chalk Pencil. This guideline is very light, but I still can see it. Now let's see how the Staedtler watercolor pencil works. I use this one often on my painted records. It's light but still visible. And last to test is the regular HB pencil. They all show up well, but I'm shocked to see how light the Yoke Chalk pencil was. Some are definitely better than others. Now let's see how easily these are to erase. I'll be using a wet Q-tip, a regular white eraser, a kneadable eraser, and some old wipes that dried out, so I will try to use these up with just water. I normally use a damp microfiber cloth, but I hate to waste items. First I'll try the wet Q-tip. This did not remove the welding marker. Okay, now for the fabric pencil. Pretty good, but I can still see it. It's hard to see the Tailor's chalk guideline, but the damp Q-tip did remove it well. The Staedtler watercolor pencil is made to be removed by water, but marking over varnish is nothing I've tried before. And it's no surprise the water did nothing to remove the pencil. The wet Q-tip was somewhat successful at removing 3 of the 5 pencils. Okay, now let's see how the white eraser does on each of the pencil marks. Pretty good on the silver welding marker. Not bad on the mechanical fabric pencil. All the Tailor's chalk was removed easily. And same with the watercolor and the HB pencil marks. Both removed completely with the white eraser. So now let's see how the kneadable eraser works. I've recently started using this, and only this, as I have found it works the best. This worked okay on all the marks, except for the Tailor's chalk. Those smudges hopefully will be removed with a damp microfiber cloth later. Now let's see the wet wipe. This would be the same as a damp microfiber cloth, which I like to use as well. Nothing on the welding marker. All the Dritz mechanical fabric pencil was removed completely. And so was the Tailor's chalk. Same with the Staedtler watercolor pencil. But you could still see the HB pencil marks. Now to make sure none of the pencils affect the shape of the dots. So I'll do 5 more lines and test each pencil. Okay, I'll walk the dots with Deco Art Americana acrylic and see how the dots look. So I tried to remove the dots I just did to see how easily mistakes could be fixed. And this happened. Good thing I tested for this. That acrylic just didn't want to come up off the varnish. I'm going to try a few more items I have in my art room to see if I can solve this issue. Let's try this again. Here's what I did all afternoon. Okay, I'm gonna try Marte Clear Gesso. What have I got to lose? I'm going to only test the top 3 markers from my previous day's experiments. The Fons and Porter Mechanical Fabric Pencil, the Yoke Tailor's Chalk, and the Staedtler Watercolor Pencil. And just try with the erasers to see how they remove. Not impressed with the white eraser, these marks did not come off with the wet microfiber cloth even. The kneadable eraser did much better, and with the mechanical fabric pencil, I think we have a hit. Now I just need to see how the dots look and how easily they are to remove. They look very good so far. Now cross your fingers, those dots can be removed easily. Okay, well, I also went out on a limb and thought to pull out my Liquitex pouring medium. I applied it last night when I did the section with the gesso. Fingers crossed this works. It hides the ring light glare perfectly. I'll try the same 3 pencils again, and the same erasers. I will test the erasers to see how well they remove the guidelines. And again, see how the dots look and how easily they are removed. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video and want to see more dot art, please hit like and subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss the next one. You can also follow me on Facebook and Instagram at noblarts_on. And remember, keep calm and noble on.